Hello, my loves. It feels good to be back. It was quite a ride the last couple weeks. I couldn't even believe that I didn't film for almost a week because I just completely lost track of time. I was exhausted and my body needed rest, and I couldn't even eat the foods that I normally eat to hydrate myself because my body was just telling me to drive fast, and it was exhausting. And so, if you've been feeling some of this wild energy and just exhausted, you're not alone. There's a lot of us out here who are feeling an energetic shift. And I believe that it's because we're coming to a time where we have God's light pouring on us. And in order for us to um, align with that frequency, we have to expect changes, not just in our body, but in the world that we live in. And so, what I'm asking people to do is start to have discernment within their own bodies of what they need in order to get through these trying times. I don't know if you're paying attention to the media or the news about the boycott, not boycott necessarily, but the rally at Kellogg's. And they're asking Kellogg to stop poisoning the cereals that they give to our children. Seems like such a basic thing, but apparently we have to get 400 plus thousand signatures in order for that to happen. And hopefully Kellogg will oblige. But this isn't the first time they've been asked to do that. And so we are living in a time where we are being poisoned. And so that's why it's important to take care of your own health. And so it's not just being poisoned in the things that you eat. Consumption is the mind, and it is the ears, and it is the mouth. It's what we smell. It's what we touch. It's who we hang out with. It's the things that we decide to do in our life. And so you need to be very careful about what you consume, because there's a lot of temptation out there. It's not just temptation when you drive by McDonald's. It's temptation and what you watch and what you listen to. And in the last few weeks, I have been tempted by a lot of things that I thought no longer was tempting to me, and they were. And I think that unfortunately it stole some energy from my body. So I was tempted to watch a scary movie, and it was supposed to be funny, but it wasn't. It was kind of nasty and gory, and I would have loved it in the past, but now I don't really like that stuff. And so I think that stole some of my energy. And I've been tempted by some naughty foods, and I've just been tempted to do some things that I know aren't in my best interest. And so I need to now go back into a fasting state because I am back to myself at almost 90%, and I missed me. I did. I went on a walk today and I spent some time with my baby girl and talking to friends. And I'm going to go out and have a delicious meal with someone. And so, I haven't been able to do those things because I have been not making the best choices for my body and not being in my normal routine. And so it's really important to stick to a routine. That doesn't mean that your regimen has to be so close that you get up at the exact same time and do the same things at the exact same time, but make a commitment to yourself, whatever that commitment may be. I have so many people around me right now that are making commitments to themselves, and I'm so proud of them. I'm seeing people get this glowy hydration on their skin, and people dropping weight, and people just making better choices, and I'm so proud of them. And tonight there's a full moon, or maybe tomorrow there's a full moon. And this one's supposed to let us release the things that we know aren't good for us. So take a listen to your inner guide and decide what's not good for you right now. And don't hold on to the things that are. Don't fight for things that aren't fighting for you. And don't do those things that you know don't make you feel good. So, it's hard to give up the things that we're used to, but sometimes when we allow ourselves to give up those things, it makes room for more. So sometimes we give up things to allow new things into our lives. So I am a huge proponent of fruit. And people ask me all the time, why fruit? Fruit is very hydrating. Our bodies know exactly how to use it for energy. So it's like plugging into a supercharger. When you plug into fruit, it charges your body, it invigorates your body, it takes the inflammation and it makes it cool. So inflammation is what causes a lot of problems for people. And it means you're in flames, you're hot, you're heated up. And so imagine there's a big fire going on and you took a big glass of orange juice onto it, you know? Water's great, but most of us are drinking contaminated water. Julia and I made some videos on that. So you want to make sure that if you're only using water for hydration, that you're at least using water that has minerals in it. And so I suggest that you get on the fruit train and see what happens. I recently had a client that decided to try it because she wasn't sure. And she said that she spent 5 days eating fruit and she lost 5 pounds and that she felt amazing. And then on the sixth day, she went out to eat with people and she had some ribs and she got very sick and she spent the day in bed. And she said that she didn't realize how bad ribs made her body feel because she'd never gone on a fast like that before. And so when you go on a fruit fast, it allows you to listen to your body differently because then all of a sudden your body is clear and it's free. And so my suggestion is just give it a try. 3 days of just fruit, 5 days of just fruit. You've done more challenging things in your life than that. There's no amount of fruit that's too much fruit, and just see what you think. And then filtration. It's not about your urine just being dark. Your urine also has to have cloudiness. Oh, so do that too. All right. Someone's pulling into my driveway. No fear, just flow. Fruit, filtration, like and subscribe. Thank you. Love you.